Hello. So today I'm going to show you all about basket parties. So basket parties are my favorite because they basically, you give your job to somebody else for the week. So what you need is, the first thing you need is a hostess or a host, and that's somebody who wants to earn the hostess reward. So when you're putting it in the workstation, entering the party, they're the hostess and you use their address and their email address, and then they get to choose the free and half price items that they get. So some of the things I do before I give somebody a basket party is I set up a party, so they have like a party page and they can send that link to people. So if people are wanting to order on their party from like out of town or whatever, they can just go online and it still counts towards their party. You have to do some host coaching. I did that a little bit with Janet, in that you have to explain their goals. So to be able to get any half price and free Scentsy, they need $265 in sales before taxes and shipping. And I start with that, and then I automatically go to level 3 of rewards, because then it jumps like dramatically the amount of credit that they get. So I start with the $265, and then once they hit that, I like coach them to get to the 3rd level because they get a lot more free stuff. And my baby's beating up my stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna flip you around. No, I can't flip you around. I'm gonna hold the camera upside down and show you the stuff I have in my bag. So my bag looks like this. It's a Scentsy bag. You don't have to use something like this, as long as you find something that's easy for people to carry around. You don't want anything too big because you want it to be easy for them. And then in my bag, let's see if I can even see what I'm doing. I have join brochures, because the people doing the basket parties are basically being a consultant for a week. They're doing it for the free and half priced items, so they're like hustling and trying to get orders from their friends and family to get the free and half price. So when they're done the party, you can maybe mention that, you know, they did it for a week, so they could probably do it. I throw 2 catalogs. I don't put very many just because they're costly once you can a bunch of them out. And make sure you label the back. These ones aren't labeled yet, but you have to put your contact information, because if they like forget this on the lunch table at work or in the back seat of their Uber, whatever, you want whoever has this to be able to get a hold of you. I have some order forms. I usually put order forms in just in case, but I offer to have the people just like text me what they want, or the hostess can text me what their people want, and I can do all this for them. I do try to always get their name, address for samples, because I send out samples for 3 months, and email address for newsletter, and a phone number. You need somehow to get back in touch with these people, because a basket party, you're not actually meeting up with these people, so you have no way to follow up. So you need to be able to follow up with people after they order, because that's how you like gain new customers and not just one-time orders. I also have these, I call it Like It Love It sheets. They're just sheets that have every single scent on them, and they can check mark which ones they like as they smell through them. I think I sent it to Tammy. I can send it to you guys too if you want it. I throw some samples, just a couple different ones. A pen, usually more than one, but I have one left. I put a room spray so that people can see that we have room spray. A hand cream to get people thinking about our body line. I put in oil, literally just because I find if people don't see that you have oils and diffusers, they don't order them. I have all the testers. I have a little can that has like coffee beans in it. Somebody gave me this tin, but before I was using just like a little salt and pepper shaker from the dollar store and coffee beans from the Bulk Barn, because after you smell a couple of them, the coffee beans help like reset your nose. And then all the testers. So what I do is I give this person the PWS. Sometimes I set up a Facebook event if they want it, so that people can ask me questions directly instead of going through like the hostess and then me. Don't eat that. No. Sometimes, most of the time I don't. And then they get it for a week. So, but you need to keep talking to the hostess throughout the week to make sure that they're like adding up the orders right if they have them, doing them themselves, they have no questions, and basically to kind of like motivate them to keep going. And I've done it 2 ways where I've given people like the bag for like a month and let them just take their time, and they don't get any more sales than if I say you only have a week. Because if you give them a deadline, then they're more willing to work hard and fast and, you know, hustle to get the orders. They want the free and half price. That's why they're a hostess. And so they have to collect the orders for it. If they don't get enough orders, I usually offer them just the product credit and not the half price items, because I can add it to another party order. And I use the hostess rewards from that. So if that ever happens, if the party doesn't qualify, we'll go through that, because it can be a little confusing to go through right now. Most of the time it does though. So that's what's in the bag. And then when you get it back, you literally restock what was taken, like order forms and product sheets, and like if the pens are missing or whatever, restock and try to get it out right away. Other thing I do, don't eat that. The other thing I do is offer like a free bar if the hostess doesn't give it back to me, if they find somebody else who wants it for a week. So then you've then like found a new hostess without actually having to find the hostess, because the hostess does the work for you. So I'm gonna end this before the video gets too long to post on Messenger. I think I covered everything. If you still have questions, let me know. Okay, bye guys.